The Clever Crow and the Thirsty Rabbit. Have you ever been so thirsty that you just wanted to drink a whole river? Well, this is the story of one very thirsty rabbit and how a clever crow used his brain to save the day. It was the middle of summer in the meadow. The sun was shining hot, the flowers were drooping, and down by the old oak tree sat Rollo, a little white rabbit, panting from thirst. Oh, if only I could find some water, Rollo sighed, wiping sweat from his furry head. But every pond nearby was dry, and Rollo was getting weaker by the minute. That's when Crispin, the clever black crow, landed on a nearby branch. "What's wrong, little rabbit?" Crispin asked. "I'm so thirsty," Rollo whispered. Now, Crispin was not just smart, was kind, and he wasn't about to let his new friend suffer. So the crow fluttered down and looked around. That's when he saw it. A glass jar, half buried in the dirt, with a little bit of water at the very bottom. But there was a problem. The jar was too deep for Rollo's nose, and even Crispin's beak couldn't reach. "Don't worry," Crispin said with a little wink. "I have an idea. The water." With a flap of his wings, Crispin flew to a pile of pebbles nearby. He picked up one stone with his beak. Plop! He dropped it into the jar. Rollo tilted his head. Why are you putting rocks in the jar? I don't want rocks. I want water," Crispin laughed. "Just watch. Plop, plop, plop. One by one, he dropped the stones in, and guess what happened? The water started rising higher and higher. Whoa! Rollo's eyes lit up. It's working! The more stones Crispin dropped, the higher the water rose inside the jar, until finally Rollo could reach it. He leaned forward carefully and took a big, refreshing sip. It was the best drink he'd ever had in his life. "You saved me!" Rollo smiled gratefully. Crispin fluttered his wings proudly. "Sometimes, being small isn't a problem, if you have a clever mind and a kind heart." From that day on, Rollo and Crispin became the best of friends. Whenever Rollo needed help, Crispin was there, and whenever Crispin wanted a fresh carrot snack, well, Rollo always shared. And that's how a clever crow and a thirsty rabbit taught each other that brains and kindness together can solve even the hardest problems. Remember, kids, don't give up when things are hard. Be kind and help each other.
If you like this story, please like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss other interesting stories.